Simon and Garfunkel stand as one of the most celebrated duos in music history, their harmonies etched into the soundtrack of a generation, with timeless hits like The Sound of Silence, Mrs. Robinson, and Bridge Over Troubled Water. They appeared to be perfectly in sync, but behind the music, their relationship told a different, far more complicated story. Their bond began in Queens, New York, where Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel met in grade school and started performing together as teens under the name Tom and Jerry. By the mid-1960s, they had evolved into cultural icons. However, fame didn't strengthen their connection, it exposed the cracks. Paul Simon, the duo's principal songwriter, crafted the lyrics and melodies, while Art Garfunkel's ethereal voice brought them to life. That creative divide, while essential to their sound, soon became a source of tension. As their success soared, egos clashed. Garfunkel pursued an acting career, even landing a major role in Catch-22, which left Simon feeling abandoned and sidelined. Simon later admitted that Art seemed unwilling to share the spotlight, but equally unwilling to give it up. Meanwhile, Garfunkel felt creatively boxed in, often expressing frustration about being excluded from the songwriting process. What may have started as artistic friction evolved into deeply rooted personal resentment. The tension reached its peak during the making of their final studio album, Bridge Over Troubled Water, released in 1970, though the album was a massive triumph, winning 5 Grammy Awards and selling millions of copies. The creative process behind it was strained. Paul wrote the powerful title track, but it was Garfunkel who sang it, a choice Paul would later say he regretted. That moment came to symbolize the growing distance between them. Shortly after the album's release, the duo went their separate ways. Although they reunited several times over the decades, most notably for their iconic 1981 Central Park concert and occasional tours, the wounds never fully healed. During their 2010 tour, old conflicts resurfaced, and afterwards, Simon publicly stated he no longer wished to work with Garfunkel, claiming his contributions weren't fully appreciated. So what truly ended their friendship? It wasn't a singles event or disagreement. It was the accumulation of ego, miscommunication, and a profound lack of mutual respect. Both men were immensely talented, but their inability to reconcile their differences ultimately made their collaboration unsustainable. Despite their musical magic, they couldn't find harmony off stage. Today, their story feels unfinished, a bittersweet reminder that even legendary partnerships can be undone, not always by dramatic fights, but often by what remains unspoken. If you enjoyed this look behind the music, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more revealing stories from the world of music. And let us know in the comments, what do you think really drove them apart? Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes silence isn't golden, it's the sound of a friendship ending.